Dragonero signing once again. Welcome back, everyone. This will be part one out of a three-part customization series I'm doing on my Predator figure. Now, this part is going to be where I do some light customizations. Unfortunately, I've already did it and shot this video, but it got messed up, so I had to redo this again. Now, let me show you what I've done so far. Minor detail: some of the Dreadlaws were, while they're sculpted individually, were stuck together. They would have an opening at the top, but they'd be joined together around the middle. I took my X-Acto knife, and to any of my younger viewers out there, X-Acto knives, they are very sharp and very sleek. If you're not careful with them, you can either drop them or end up cutting and stabbing yourself with them. Please have an adult help you and wear gloves of some type for protection. But yeah, best not to use an X-Acto knife unless you have steady hands or an adult. So the Dreadlaws that were stuck together in various places, I cut them open and separate them like a more posing and freer dreads. So that's good. Now, for the gauntlets here, for the right hand, I went ahead and I cut off this piece right here, because having three blades right here as well as a hand would have been too difficult to manage. And they would have all got together and, well, it would have been a mess. So, I dipped the gauntlet in very hot water, which, if you're going to be messing with some hard plastic and you want to be customizing it, dip in some hot water, let it sit for a little while, and then it'll be loosened up, just like this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this piece here, strap it onto a type of stick, and use it as a spear for this blade here. Now, as you know that this blade had this is the extended blade of the arm-mounted blades. Because the tip is missing, I took, once again, my X-Acto knife, and I sharpened it to a point. Get it right in here, see if we can focus. There we go. Yeah, I sharpened it to a point, and now it looks pretty good. Now, for those of you who are wondering about the color inconsistencies about the silver and black, not to worry, I'm going to be painting the blades a nice gold paint. There we are. That's where this Predator will be unique to himself entirely. For the right-handed gauntlet, I'm going to be leaving this piece here and keeping it with an extended blade. I will not be gluing this blade into place for anything. I'll be leaving it separated. That way, I can switch out between the two. If I do go ahead and collect at least 2 more Temple Guard Predators, or even 3 more, so I can have a small army, then I'll use some of the extra blades for the spear and for the gauntlet. I also intend to go ahead and put some repaint the gauntlet, apply some hot glue, paint that, apply some hot glue, add in the shoulder-mounted cannon onto the wrists, after they're all repainted, and that way you can have a shoulder-mounted plasma caster. This was first seen on the Spike-Tail Predator in one of NECA's last release waves, only was a much larger piece, and it was able to be put on the back and used as a shoulder-mounted cannon. I also noticed on eBay, that they have 6 guns like this, 6 different plasma casters for sale for about $26, which is a good deal. 6 cannons for different types of Predators, and I think the exact same. For the AVP line, they have this exact same cannon. So, I'm going to go ahead and have a cannon on his left arm, as well as on his back. Now, I will not be keeping the backpack on the Predator, because its only main function is to serve for holding the shoulder-mounted cannon. It really does nothing else. I did find a way to go ahead and have it more securely fitted in there. Most people I see, they go for the top peg and then the bottom peg. There are 2 pegs in the back. People mostly go for the top, then the bottom. However, it leaves it loose. I find that if you go for the bottom peg first and get it in there, it's a little difficult. Takes a little bit. You have a much more tighter fit. But still, it gets in the way of articulation for the head. So, I took it off, and I found that I can pop up the neck joint, the neck piece right here for the plasma caster. What I'm going to do is, after I paint the armor and all the other parts, I'm going to take some super glue, put it around this piece, take the shoulder, take the neck, put it in the peg hole in the back, leave it there, and after I get the other 6 cannons, I'm going to go ahead and have them with 2 plasma casters. And the best part is I don't lose anything. I don't lose any real articulation. I can have them up and down, side to side. I don't lose any articulation. And I think it might just be a little better. And once again, it will be unique to this Predator himself. I'm still going to be using these short blades for the arms. They originally go in these pieces here, but I'm going to go ahead and use them for the wrist gauntlet blades. Now I'm thinking about shaving off a little bit right here, that way they can actually slip in and have a more tighter, secure fit. There's a chance I might superglue them in there, and there's a chance I may not. Also, to keep them unique to this Predator, I'm going to go ahead and paint all the bladed weapons, these blades, as well as the rest, in the gold paint. I don't know what I'm going to paint the armor. I may be thinking about black armor, or maybe even red. Not only one Predator I've seen with red armor, and not many I've seen with black armor. These blades actually right here make me think about the Shredder. And I'm still trying to think about a name for this Predator. I'm still trying to think about a name for him. I'm thinking about maybe Avenger, or Avenger, or maybe Shredditor, because of these blades make me think about the Shredder, and the Shredder's one of my favorite villains. What do you think, guys? The Shredditor? Let me know. I'm thinking about painting the mask red. The visor, I had thought about having it a nice bright red, and the mask maybe black. I'm not sure, but I do know that for a fact I want the brow right here to be a nice dark blue. I will be painting every leather piece and loincloth will be painted in a naval blue color. That I know for sure. I may be painting a skin color to the Predator, all the cream skin color. I may paint it a real green paint color. Now the reason why I'm not painting the Predator now is because I do not have any of my paintbrushes with me. So all I can do is make these minor customizations with cutting up a few pieces and whatnot. Part 2, if I do not forget any of the paintbrushes, I will be painting all the equipment, all the small accessories. I will be painting them. Part 3, I will be putting the Predator back together and hopefully have the entire body painted. Yeah, Part 2, I'll be painting the body and the accessories. Part 3, I'll be putting it all back together, and well, I might put it all back together in Part 3, or I just might go ahead and talk about his backstory, who he is, what he's doing, and whatnot. We'll figure it out as we go along. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. This Machine Dragon Nero, signing off. See you on the battlefield.